Communication Arts Audition Guidelines for the school year 2024 through 2025. The Communication Arts audition process includes 4 parts. Part 1, Speech. Each applicant will prepare and present an original 1-minute speech. The required topic for this speech is: what role do you think technology plays in the future of communication arts? Applicants must write their own speech before the audition and be prepared to present it at the time of the audition. The speech does not have to be fully memorized, and the applicant may use the copy of their speech when presenting. However, the applicant should keep the evaluation criteria in mind when presenting and preparing their speech. If outside sources are consulted, they should be identified properly and cited in the speech. A hard copy of the speech must be provided by the applicant at the time of the audition. If it is discovered that any part of the speech is plagiarized, then the applicant will be immediately disqualified. Evaluation will be based on 4 parts. First, originality and creativity. Second, focus, content development, and organization of ideas. Third, vocal and physical delivery and expression. And lastly, preparation and professionalism of the speaker. Part 2 is the short film storyboard and synopsis. Each applicant will develop a storyboard with a synopsis for an original short film. In order to create this storyboard, the applicant will use a blank storyboard template provided. This template has the last image of the storyboard already included. Applicants must develop the rest of the storyboard frames with images that show and text that explains what occurs in the significant scenes of the film. The applicant will also write a synopsis that summarizes the beginning, middle, and end of the story for their original short film. Applicants may choose to draw or illustrate their storyboards with original images and take their own photographs to place in each storyboard frame. The images used, whether drawn digitally or by hand or taken with a camera or cell phone, must be original. Students may not use AI-generated images or images created and taken by anyone other than themselves, including the use of stock images or photographs. All work must be submitted electronically as a PDF or Microsoft Word document by January 9th, 2024. The completed storyboard with both images and text, along with the synopsis, must be submitted through a Google form that will be emailed directly to the applicant. If you do not receive a link to this Google form by December 20th of 2023, please contact the Magnet office at 561-802-6005 or email Jasmine, jasmine.james@palmbeachschools.org. The applicant submission should be labeled student number _ first and last initials _ storyboard or student number _ first last initials _ synopsis. For example, 0000000 _AA _ synopsis. An applicant who is not currently a Palm Beach County School District student will be assigned a student ID number at the time of the application. A hard copy of this completed storyboard and synopsis must be provided at the time of the audition. This can be a black and white copy if printing in color is not possible. Evaluation will be based on meeting requirements, originality and creativity, effective use of images and text to convey meaning, and lastly, composition and craftsmanship. Part 3, Writing. During the audition, applicants will respond to a prompt, either an image or text, by writing either a narrative story, which is a fiction or nonfiction account that provides a series of related events with a beginning, middle, and an end, or a poem. Applicants will be limited to 30 minutes for this portion of the audition. All materials needed to complete this portion of the audition process will be provided. The writing must respond to or be inspired in some way by the prompt, but should not be a description of the prompt. All writing must be original, and it will be checked for plagiarism. If it is discovered that the submission is plagiarized, then the applicant will be disqualified. Evaluation will be based on originality and creativity, development of content in the story, focus and organization of ideas, and lastly, grammar, mechanics, word choice, and usage. Part 4 of the interview. Applicants will be interviewed at the time of their audition by a panel of adjudicators. Responses should be honest, clear, and coherent, and supported by examples and evidence. Evaluation will be based on the ability to communicate ideas and goals clearly, conviction and confidence, and lastly, experience in and knowledge of communication arts.